Hello everyone, my name is Alicia Lott. Welcome to my channel about bullet journaling and goal setting. So this is my weekly video. I do it every Sunday morning. I hope you had a good week, but I hope you're ready to have an even better week by setting up your bullet journal with me. I wanted to show you this. I took some washi tape. Washi tape? What? No! This is supposed to be minimalist journaling. What are you doing with washi tape? I don't know. I just had this lying around and it was still in the wrapper. Oh, you know what it was? I was FaceTiming with my friend, and when I talk on the phone, I need things to do with my hands. Because I have ADHD, I'm not hyper, but I do have that. I just need to have a body part moving or something at all times. I need to always have my hands occupied with something. So this is what I did. I just took some washi tape, and you can kind of see that it's just strips of tape. And I just took the washi tape and I just went down. It is kind of going with the pink Barbie theme that I'm leaning toward in this journal. Sadly, because it's kind of a rougher, glittery surface, that means that I can't really do much else with this page. And so I can't put post-it notes on it. I can't put stickers on it, really. It's just a page of pink glitter, which is fine. I mean, it's cool. But yeah, I wish I had thought of that a little more before I did that. What else did I want to show you? I wanted to show you all that, okay, so every night before I go to bed, I do just a little section of gratitude up here. I just keep it all to one page. I do gratitude up here, and then I write until I reach the end of the page. I just free write. I talk about my day. At least for me, and I think it would be beneficial for a lot of people, is if you write in your journal every day. And I have been really trying to do that. I do it most days. I fell off a little bit during the holidays. This was a particular day I had last week where I had probably taken too many sleep gummies and too much CBD. Also, I had spaghetti for dinner, and I was just feeling super comfortable, and I was sitting in the bed and I was writing, and I fell asleep. I remember I was sitting up like this, and I just went, I'm just gonna take a nap. I kept telling myself that I'm just gonna take a little nap. I'm gonna take a little nap for like 10 minutes, and then I'll get back up and I'll finish writing. And that did not happen. So I didn't write that evening, and then the next day just wrote in really big print, just because I wanted to get something on the page and not leave it blank. So I think that is really maybe psychologically good, just to kind of get used to seeing lots of writing in your journal, and then when there's a blank page, it makes you feel a little funny, and so you want to fill it up. So this is the past week. Today, as I shoot this video, it is Friday, so that's why this side is not filled in yet, but you get the idea. Sadly, I have not been outdoors this entire week because I am a little hermit, and it is cold outside, and it's snowy, and that's really it. That's it. I didn't have anywhere to be. I work from home, and I just totally fell off the wagon here. Does this mean that I need to cross this out and just forget about it? That's usually what I do. If I'm continuously not doing a thing, usually I just cross it out. So, and just give up on it for a while. So I'm not sure. Obviously I need to go outside, but at the same time, does it need to be a journal thing where I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, I've got my pen. I've got some correction tape. I've got a highlighter. And I've got a Sharpie pen, which I probably won't need. I'll keep it here anyway. And then I've got my rubber stamp to make my calendar for my to-do list. I also have a pencil. I'm going to erase where I marked my page here. Yeah, my video last week, I my video last week, I didn't mark the pages and I ended up putting my weekly spread on a page that I hadn't intended to. So I'm gonna just do that from now on. Make sure I'm marking what page I want things to be on. So, all right, these are my essentials that I need to do my weekly spreads. I try to keep it really simple. I don't do a lot of paint. I don't do a lot of that washi tape that you saw. That was the first washi tape that I've used in a very long time, because I want this to be something that's sustainable over time and something that I feel okay doing every week and I won't want to skip. So keep it simple. I'm going to put my sleeves back down. Yes, we are working on our weekly spread for the week of January 22nd through the 28th. So first thing in the morning, I wake up at 4:45 and I go to the bathroom and do all that stuff, and then I exercise for 30 minutes. A check-in in the morning. Next, I read my goals aloud. Next, I do a brain dump. So I have another journal that I use, and it's a larger unlined journal, and I either ask myself a prompt question, or I do some kind of manifestation thing, or I make lists, or I talk about what things might be like for me 5 years from now, 10 years from now, or whatever I feel like writing about that day. Sometimes, a lot of the time, the night before, I'll think of something that I want to explore or think about. Then I'll write it on a Post-it, and that way I have a ready-made prompt for the next day. Then I study Spanish for at least 30 minutes every day. And next, I go outside, and I'll put walk in parentheses, no phone after 8 o'clock. And then I do vitamins. And then I make my to-do list for the following day. I try not to add new things for the same day. I do my to-do list the night before, and it's usually 3 to 4 items per day, and I try to do just those things. I don't add new things, and then I go on to the next day. And if I don't do something that day, then I may or may not push it to the next day. It depends on what it is and if it's important or not. Lastly, we are ready for bed. Bed at 9:30 p.m. My life has been just so much more organized, and I've actually followed through on daily tasks since I started using a habit tracker. And even though I don't do everything every day, just to have a guideline as to what I'm supposed to be doing is beneficial in so many ways for me. Now, I'm gonna do my to-do list. So I write each day of the week. I recently thought about adding another box for the to-do list, and it was like a big thing for me. I don't know, but I've decided to just keep it to 3 because I just want to make sure that I'm not putting undue pressure on myself to get things accomplished. And I can always add more things. So I'd rather limit it to 3 and then have to squeeze something else in versus try to do 4 or 5 things and then not get them done when I barely get the 3 done as it is. Lately, I've been really focused on choosing whatever is the most important of the 3 tasks and do that. And then the other 2, if they get done, great. If not, I'm sad about it, but it's not that big of a thing. It's okay. I have a weird work schedule, so Friday and Saturday are my days off, and so it seems to work better for me to just have two to-do items because, for one, I didn't wake up later today. I woke up at the same time. It's just I extended the time that I do some of the morning things, so I spent more time writing in my journal. I spent more time brain dumping and all of that. I spent more time exercising too, so I actually did 45 minutes. I like not being as rushed in the morning on my days off. I still want to do my thing. I'm really trying not to skip things, but maybe just doing them at a more relaxed pace or spending more time on things that I enjoy more than others in the morning is today it worked really well, so I want to continue that. So with that, I'm only going to do 2 tasks on Friday and Saturday. I think that'll work out. We'll see. I think it'll work out better for me. And then I'll leave some space for next week. Okay, so I wanted to show you my very analog monthly planning system. This is a calendar that I just keep on the wall above my desk. And it is literally just a page that I ripped out of a flippy calendar that I got at the dollar store. I like having things on the wall in front of me. And I have these little green corners. These are when I get paid, so that makes me very happy. I love to see those. And I try to just write my little weekly stuff that I want to do. So Tuesdays are no video chat days for me, if I can avoid it. I mean, if there's a work thing that I have to do, then fine. But if I can avoid it, then I don't want to do any video calls or chatting or anything on those days, because those are my hair days. Hair takes at least a couple of hours, and then it doesn't look cute after I do it, so I don't want to be on camera. And then I have laundry. I want to do laundry starting like every other week, I think. Yeah, just different meetings and stuff for work. I have financial review that I do on Wednesdays, and then I have my video. My next video will be coming out this coming Wednesday. And so this is what I do, and then I just copy stuff in here and make them part of my to-do list. So like the hair thing, I'm going to put that on Tuesday, so I remember when I look on Tuesday morning to do that. Team meetings for work, mentally prepare for that. It's more of a mental preparation than an actual physical one, but I'm sure I'll throw on a nice sweater or something so I can be on camera and look cute. So yes, that is how I do it, and I copy into here. I do use Google Calendar as well, but that is more for really large events that I know I'm going to want reminders for. I really don't like a lot of reminders pinging on my phone, so I don't really feel the need to have every single thing on my phone. I usually don't take my journal when I go out unless I know I'm going to be sitting somewhere and writing, but like to go to the grocery store or something, I'm not going to have my journal with me. I use Google Calendar for convenience when I'm out more than anything, but I prefer to do things on paper. I prefer to write things down, and just that tactile experience I think helps me remember as well. Okay, let's move some of this junk out of the way. We don't need all this stuff. All right, put the finishing touches on this. We are flying through January. And then I am going to okay, now on this side I am going to put my weekly tasks. I've started numbering the weeks. Okay. You didn't see that? All right. All right, so here I am putting my goals for the first quarter of this year. I'm not going to write them in just because they're private. And they change all the time, and I guess I don't want to put out there in the world something that I know I'm going to change in 5 minutes. If that helps at all, it probably doesn't there. But I wanted to show you, why does this look so, yeah, I wanted to show you just what it looks like, at least. And then I do my goals for January through June of 2024. These are, of course, the same goals that I had in the front cover of the journal. I think I am a little bit more loosey-goosey on the wording of certain things in this section because it does, I am writing it every week, and so I may decide, I need to just kind of tweak that or make it more clear as to what I mean here. So it may look a little different than what it looks right here. I may take something and cover this and then just start over and write it again so it looks nicer, or not. I don't know how I feel. So we'll see. If I end up crossing too many more things out, I probably will just cover that. But I mean, it's fine the way it is right now. I know what I mean here. I have 6 goals here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put 6 squares. Is that 6? Oh my gosh, I can't count. I hope this video is helpful. Please leave me a comment just to say hi, or if you have any questions about anything, or if you do your journaling differently, let me know. Maybe I can steal some ideas from you. I'm not shy about doing that. Upside down wave, goodbye. Have a good week.